Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So today I'm gonna go ahead and have a look at this, the Ital Design. What's it called exactly? Just gonna Ital Design Zero Uno, probably. That's pretty much how it looks like it's pronounced. Anyway, either way, it is a very beautiful car. It's really all angles on this thing. It's really nice looking. I've actually managed to see one of these in real life, if I remember correctly, back at the Geneva Motor Show, and it looks crazy. It just looks insane. It looks like an Aventador met a Centenario and then it just got really roided up. That's exactly what this thing looks like. It's insane looking. I really like it. So they've added it into the game, into Forza Horizon 4, and I managed to get myself one. It's actually not that difficult to get it. You just have to do the championship, the specific championship, to get this car. And I'll show you guys exactly which one you have to do as well. It is right up here, if I remember correctly. Yep, this is the one right here, the seasonal championship. Start that up with the difficulty on highly skilled, and you have your car. That is pretty much it. Just beat them, get first place, and that's it. It's a really nice car. It sounds great too. It sounds really good. I don't know a lot about the history of Ital Design, to be completely honest. They may share things with Lamborghini. I don't entirely, I'm not entirely sure if they do or not. It sounds like a very Lamborghini V10-ish, right? The whole sound is, it sounds very good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they do share at least a little bit of something. I don't know. I just haven't checked the history of this brand at all. It's obviously Italian. It actually doesn't drive that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't drive that bad. The front end pulls in hard when you brake. You can see it started to oversteer every time I do that because the front end pulls in really hard and the back end just sort of steps out every time I brake. Acceleration's quite good as well. It's not a bad car stock just to drive around and have a little bit of fun. It really isn't at all. It's nice to drive, but obviously, since this is one of my videos, we're not going to leave this thing stock. There's absolutely no point in leaving this thing, this car stock. What's its top speed? What's it saying now? 210 miles per hour. So it's a very quick car. Completely stock. I have no idea how much horsepower this thing makes, so obviously what we're going to have to do is go to the festival and check everything out and see what it's like. I'm also going to just fully, just engine swap if I have to, give it pretty much as much power as possible and just have a look and see what this car can actually make in this game. And see what it's like. So right now, with the standard engine, 602 brake horsepower or 602 horsepower, and it weighs 1,525 kilos, and it does have a 5.2 liter, I'm gonna guess V10 because it sounds like a V10. Obviously we can change it to a 6.5 liter V12, which again is a Lamborghini engine, or we can change it to a racing V12, which is it? I'm pretty sure this is a Ferrari engine. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Maybe. I don't even know. Either way, I do know that the 6.5 liter V12 is a Lamborghini engine, because we've had that in previous Forza games as well. I don't know which one makes more power, because in the older games, in Forza Horizon 3, if I remember correctly, this made 1,515 horsepower exactly, and this one made less. But we'll have a look. We'll also have a look with the standard engine, if we just twin turbo it, how much horsepower that'll make after we upgrade everything. So yeah. Also, this is all-wheel drive. I don't really want to change to rear-wheel drive as is. I will, however, twin turbo this thing. It will make quite a significant amount of power after that. Forza bits actually don't look that bad on this car, just because it's already crazy looking, and then adding the Forza parts it doesn't change much of this thing. It really doesn't at all. I love how I love how the little tow hook at the front is just attached to the radiator. That's not a great place to put it, but I mean, cool. Obviously, I'm just staring at the stats of this thing. It's actually not bad. Acceleration's on 10, launch is on 10, braking's on 9.2, handling's on 8.8 if I do that. Whoa. That's a great... I'm putting that on. That looks sick. It just looks... it looks so crazy. I really like this car. It's really good. Really good looking. Okay, I'm not going to change the wheels. I'm going to keep those the way they are. As for our tires, we're going to go with 275s for that, and then 345s in the rear. So obviously What a significant change. I don't really want to change the wheels. It's just such a concept car, I guess, the way it looks. I don't really want to change much on this thing. Especially the wheels. And I'm not going to change the track width because they actually look good the way they are. Let's have a look at some of the rest of the parts. Just pretty much add everything on. It's not going to change much here, even if I do the whole engine swap thing. My parts have improved a little bit, I think. We could have drift suspension on this thing. I'm not going to drift this car, though. We can have, or we have 10 acceleration, 10 launch, and 10 braking with this car. Handling is at 9.3. I will get to stick to 10. I was just about to say, I think this might go up to 10 once I change some more parts on it. So there you go. Now that we made it lighter, it's actually not that bad stats-wise. I think with the different engine, we can get this thing to be really, really fast. So far, the stats are looking really, really good on this car. It's a 996 car. Overall, 988 horsepower, 1,271 kilos. It is going to be a little bit heavier if we had to swap this thing, with the 6.5 V12 from the big boy Lamborghinis. But let's have a look once we do everything on it. So now it's obviously an X class. Its top speed is lacking. Its handling's gone down as well. And yeah, 1,515 horsepower, like I said. So the handling's gone down because we changed the engine, because we made it slightly heavier. Now if I go to the racing V12, we can twin turbo this as well. This might be a little bit of a better engine, probably not for like top speed wise, because I think the other one is just gonna make more power, so it will be better for top speed. But this is a racing engine, so it'll be a lot lighter. And I mean, it doesn't look like top speed is gonna lack too much. I'm not like, I might just have this engine on. It just seems like it might do really, really well. I mean, everything is maxed out except for its top speed, and that's pretty much it. Which I don't mind. Let's just add everything on. We'll keep this engine in. It's fairly light as well, 1,100 kilos. As for our tuning, I don't really know if I would change much here. Again, I don't really care about top speed of this thing at the moment. I'll have to change some stuff on it. I am going to make it more rear-wheel drive though, because I think that'll help handling. It always does. Especially in this game. Rear-wheel drive cars actually do handle a little bit better. Well, not rear-wheel drive, but mostly rear with the differential setup. Oh my god, this pulls hard. This pulls really hard. This is quick. It still has the sort of tendency to... Oh my god! Still has the sort of tendency to have really, really hard front brakes. And it just pushes the back end out every time I brake a bit too hard in the car. This is really, really good to drive. Oh Jesus. If someone would have better... Okay. Sick. What's happening? I'm not accelerating. I'm not... Oh, there we go. Am I actually stuck here? Okay, cool. Well, that's great. Let's just reset my position real quick. If someone would have better tune on this thing... I might actually just download a tune, to be completely honest, just to see what people have made for this thing. Because some people that make crazy, crazy fast tunes for these cars could figure out that this might actually be a very, very good car to drive, like just tuning wise. They might really turn this car into an absolute monster. It's really, really good to drive. I don't know how good or bad or how OP you can make this car. Because obviously you have the 599XX and you have the Mosler and all those cars, and they handle amazingly well. Those are some of the best handling cars in the game. I'm probably missing out on something there as well, but like some of those cars are like the best in the game. This seems to be very, very good. I mean, you have literally all the right stuff for it. Like you have the weight, the power, everything. Top speed, it's not slow either. Like it's still gonna pull stupid fast top speed runs, but it's just okay. It's just not built for that, and I didn't want to build it for that. I just want to see how good or bad this thing would handle, because it felt really, really good to drive stock. So yeah, it's really not bad at all. Let's have a look if anybody actually has a tune on this thing, because if they do, then I might just download it and see if it's any good. So suggested tune, Ultimate Grip S1. So apparently, it might be a really, really good S1 car. Don Juan Song apparently says that it is. Grip for 199. I mean, like the S2, insane race grip. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a ridiculously good car to drive, and I can see even by the tunes, everybody's just doing the sort of the same thing where they're just absolutely smacking down grip tunes. I'm just looking at the suggested ones. Should I just have a look at Don Juan Song's one? I mean, it is only an S1, so it's obviously going to be like detuned all the way back down to S1. But his tunes are usually really, really good, so a lot better than mine. So we're back with the whole V10. Okay, yeah, this is already very good. This is already very good. I mean, I only took like a couple of corners, but I can already tell how good this car actually is. Again, like I said, he's very good with tuning cars, especially for grip racing. So, I definitely trust his tunes. Yeah, this is very nice to drive. It's obviously not as fast as it was before, obviously. But you just don't have to slow down for a lot of these corners. You just go through them flat out. Maybe you just lift off and that's about it. You don't really have to like slam on brakes or anything like that. It's a good tune. Very good tune. Very, very minimal steering on my part, by the way. Brakes, still very good. Again, you just don't have the power like before. It's a nice car. Highly recommend you guys try it out. Highly recommend you guys get it and try it out yourselves. If you have some decent tunes, I guess put them up. People will end up downloading them because it's a good grip car. It's a very good grip car. Well, I guess that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. A little bit of love for another Italian brand that isn't Lamborghini or Ferrari, because I mean that's pretty much all there is in this game. And yeah, this might actually be a very, very good car once someone gets their hands on it and properly tunes this thing as an X class, because I mean the car has just come out only for like a day, so there's not really a lot of good tunes or a lot of really high-end tunes up on the store yet. Well, again, like I said, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you want to, share it, do whatever you guys want. But for now, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.